Hello children, today we will be doing a GK topic, some other sounds. Children, you all have learned about sounds of animals. Today we are going to learn about some other sounds. I will play for you something and you have to recognize what sound it is. Children, what was the sound that you heard just now? It is the sound of birds chirping. Let us do another sound. Children, what sound was it? It was the sound of water flowing. So today, children, we will be learning about other sounds and to recognize it. Children, I want you to hear this sound. This is a bell. So the sound the bell makes is it rings. A bell rings. Children, the sound you heard just now is of a clock. What sound does a clock make? A clock ticks. Can you hear the sound? It goes tick, tick, tick. So a clock ticks. Children, when you hear the door making that sound, it is called a door creaks. Sometimes the door opens very smoothly, but sometimes when the hinges are a little jammed or they are rusted, you say a door creaks. That's the sound it makes. This is a cooker, and when the cooker makes this sound, it is called a cooker whistles. So when you hear this sound, you must say a cooker whistles. When the horn is pressed like this, the car horn, you say a car honks. What will you say? A car honks. Children, when clouds bang together, they make a loud sound in the sky. It is called thunder. So you say clouds thunder. What will you say? Clouds, thunder. When you hear a car braking suddenly on the road, you hear a very loud sound and it is called screeching. So the brakes screech when applied suddenly. When you're driving a car and you press the brake slightly, the car only stops. It doesn't make this loud sound. But when you suddenly brake and you're at a speed, you say brakes screech. That's the sound they make. When water is boiling, you can see little bubbles coming out like this. So you say boiling water bubbles because of these little bubbles that come up and make that sound. Boiling water bubbles. When you hear a bullock cart on a road, on a rough road, you normally hear a very funny sound. It is called rattles. When you hear that sound, it is called rattles. So a bullock cart rattles. Children, let us revise the sounds that we have just learned. A bell rings. A clock ticks. A door creaks. A cooker whistles. A car honks. Clouds thunder. Brakes screech. Boiling water bubbles. A bullock cart rattles. Children, let us do the fill in the blanks. People move away on a side when a car horn. What word will you put here? Honks. You know that a car honks. The cooker dash when the food in it is cooked. What does the cooker do? What sound does it make? Whistles. The dark clouds dash in the sky. What do the dark clouds do when they bang each other? What sound do you hear? Thunder. The dark clouds thunder in the sky. The bullock cart dash when it moves along on an uneven road. What sound does the bullock cart make? Rattles. Students rush into their classrooms when the school bell. What does the bell do? What sound does it make? Rings. The wooden doors of an old house dash when you open it. What sound does a door make when the hinges are not proper? Or an old house, the door is not used often. What sound does the door make? Creak. Children, we will now learn some parts of the car. These are some of the parts of the car and I will show you where it is. These two lights here are called the headlights. There are two headlights. This part in front is called the bumper. This part. You have one in the front and one at the back. These two lights here are dim lights. They are not as strong as the headlights, but these two are the dim lights. This part on top is called a carrier. A carrier is not on all cars. Only some cars have it. This carrier is used to put your luggage on top so that you don't have to fill it in the car. So a carrier is on top. These are the doors. There are 4 doors here. 1, 2, and on the other side also there are 2. There are 4 doors. This is the steering wheel. A steering wheel helps to move the car here and there, to the right, to the left, how to maneuver your car forward or backward. A steering wheel helps that. And there are 4 wheels. 1, 2, and on the other side there are 2. So there are 4 wheels. Let us revise it. These 2 are the headlights. These 2 are the dim lights. This is the bumper. This is the steering wheel. This is a carrier. These are doors. And these are wheels. Thank you, children, for listening.